Mm-hmm.
Hi, my name's Gabriel. Me and my pro
Live on
to
YouTube.
donate.
What is up,
We can
everybody?
put the links in the
Welcome
description so this
to
way
the
you can donate to
I
the
don't know how to
Ravencast.
do any of that.
don't worry, I'll do it. We'll put the links in the description so this way you
This is
guys can
day
donate to our Cash
4.
App and our Zelle so this way we can actually get to DC.
We'll be doing that live stream. Go over there. So
Welcome to day 4 of the March for. Welcome to day 4 of the March for America update. I am your host, Lord Triton. We are here with TikToker Millitown Productions. He's been Millitime. Millitime Productions. He's given us a place to stay in Jessup, Georgia. We ended up making it to Jessup, Georgia, because a lot of the other towns did not want us there. We had to get a ride from a few sheriffs. Yeah, a few sheriff's offices. Back, Dan, if you want, you can tell that story because I know
All right,
you're
ladies
really
and gentlemen,
passionate. By the way,
have a
more
good
people will
memory.
come in.
what's going on? My name is Dan240p with my good friend Triton. So yeah, thanks to Miller Time Productions over here in the wonderful state of on TikTok in the wonderful state of Georgia here in
Jessup,
Yes,
Georgia.
yes. Repeat it with me. Jessup.
Jessup.
Yes. Now that'll be in our heads now. We'll remember. So yeah, while we were marching from Jacksonville to here, we've had a bit of a time. Come through here. Nobody's joined there yet.
No, don't
That's
join.
fine.
Just keep going. Just keep
But
going.
yeah, so but yeah, we've been doing quite the adventure for the past 4 days. First thing, you probably all saw our first campsite over in Callahan, California. I mean, fucking Florida. God damn it. I mess up everything. Callahan, Florida, right? Callahan, Florida, right? We set up a nice little camp in little abandoned property. Gabriel calls the city clerk's office. Well, city clerk's office says, yeah, that property is abandoned. We have no records of anybody living or owning that property. So, I mean, you can go in there and camp there. Well, turns out somebody did actually own the property, and they called the sheriff's office. And, sheriff's office wanted us to get out of there, but they were really nice about it because we showed them respect. They were like, okay, look, we know you're trying to get to DC, but we're going to try and take you to the next town you're going to march through, right? They took us across state lines into Folkestone, Georgia, which was actually pretty good. They didn't have to do that. They did not. But they did it anyway. So we got a ride into Folkestone, Georgia. And it was pretty much nightfall when we got there. So we set up camp near the sheriff's office because we asked them, hey, man, since we're from out of town, we don't really have anywhere to camp. Mind if we camp near the sheriff's office? And they were like, yeah. Well, next morning comes. I'm getting 2 hours of sleep. And, I'm asleep when this happens. I get woken up. Apparently, there's a deputy sheriff, some dude. He's like, if you pictured somebody who just got out of the military joining a police force, that's literally what he looks like. You ever see administrative results on YouTube or whatever the hell his name is? Like that one guy?
Yeah.
That guy with the mustache and the hair. That's not the guy, but he looks a lot like him, right? You know, this guy is just former military, joined law enforcement.
He was
right?
such a dick though, because
He was a dick. Pulled out a gun on Gabriel, like he had his pistol drawn, and when he realized we weren't a threat, he put his pistol back in the holster. Still have his hand on his holster, like we're gonna fucking do something. And our whole 3 days in Charlton County, he's just been trying to fucking get us on shit. But, I mean, he couldn't because, I mean, we were recording pretty much a lot of the time there. Even though we weren't live because there was a dead zone, we had recordings of what we were doing. I have to post those later. I have some on my phone. But, yeah, this guy was just a giant dick. He
got us kicked out of a church too.
Yeah, like people in Charlton County aren't really the nicest. So we were waiting for a church sermon because we really had nowhere to go. So we were going to wait for the church sermon to start so we could, hopefully get in there, pray with them, and ask them if there's any way we could, get some place to stay for the night. Maybe some supplies, maybe an extra backpack. Because it was a Baptist church over in, what was it called?
Winnaker.
Winnaker, yeah. It
Georgia.
was a Baptist church in Winnaker, Georgia, in Charlton County. He's a fucking Baptist right there. Fucking
Yeah,
Triton's a
literally
fucking Baptist.
and they kicked us out, even though I'm
Yeah.
a goddamn fucking Baptist. I don't understand why they kicked us out when I'm a literal Baptist. Like, I
Yeah.
was trying to attend his service because I'm a Baptist. That's why we picked the Baptist church,
And
because I'm a
me,
literal
yeah.
Baptist. I was raised a Baptist. I've been to a Baptist church my whole life, so I don't
Yeah.
understand why they're just like, oh, they can't come in here. It's like,
So
what the fuck?
we have two theories. We have two theories, right? Because there's one theory where